Good morning to all. In the previous lecture, we seen that one theorem that T be a linear operator on V, where the dimension of V is n. Okay, that is finite. Let C1, C2 up to so on Ck be the distinct characteristic values of T, and Wi with the space generated by associated with characteristic value Ci. Okay, wait a minute. If W is equal to W1, W2 up to so on Wk, then dimension of W is equal to dimension of W1 plus dimension of W2 up to so on dimension of Wk. Okay, where if beta I is an ordered basis of Wi, then beta is equal to union of all these bases is ordered basis for W. Okay. So today we will see one more theorem is there. Okay, so very big theorem is there. Let T be a linear operator on a finite dimensional vector space. The next theorem is let capital T be a linear operator on a finite dimensional vector space V over F. Let C1, C2 up to so on Ck be the distinct characteristic values of T, characteristic values of the transformation T of linear operator T, and let Wi be the null space of T minus Ci into I. Okay, the matrix I. Then the following statements are equivalent. Then the following statement are equivalent. First one. What is the first statement? T is diagonalizable. T is diagonalizable. Second one. The characteristic polynomial of T, characteristic polynomial of T, f of x is of the form x minus ci bracket raised to dr. Okay, instead of writing here, write down c1, x minus c1 bracket raised to d1, x minus c2 bracket raised to d2 up to so on. This is x minus ck bracket raised to dk. Okay, this is the polynomial for if this is the characteristic polynomial of T, f of x, and the dimension of Wi, the subspace Wi is equal to dr. Okay, what is the dimension of W1? D1. Dimension of W2 is D2. Dimension of Wk, dk. Whatever be the multiplicity of that root C1, that is characteristic value, that will be the dimension of that Wi. Okay. This is and third statement is dimension of W1 plus dimension of W2 up to so on dimension of Wk is equal to dimension of whole space P. Okay, all these three statements are equivalent. What is given to us? T be a linear operator on a finite dimensional vector space V over F, and C1, C2, Ck are the distinct characteristic value of T, and let Wi be the null space of T. Okay, म्हणजेच काय Wi is the space associated with characteristic value Ci. Wi be the space of null space of T minus Ci. It means that this Wi is the characteristic space associated with Ci. कसा होईल? What is the null space of T minus Ci? Look at here. Okay, this is the not proof. Okay, null space of T minus Ci into I. Okay, this is the linear operator. I is the linear operator. Their addition is also linear operator. What is the null space of T minus Ci? Is equal to collection of those elements belongs to the vector space V such that T minus Ci of I, Ci into I of alpha is equal to what?
0.
Very good, 0. Okay, that is equal to alpha belongs to V such that T of alpha minus Ci of I of alpha is equal to 0. Okay, which is equal to alpha belongs to V such that T of alpha is equal to Ci into I of alpha is alpha. That is, alpha is nothing but what? Characteristic vector. Okay, associated with Ci. That is, this is the Wi space associated with respect to characteristic value Ci. ओके, जो मागचा थेरमला तो डब्ल्यू आय पाहिला होता तोच आहे. फक्त इथे काय वापरलेस word null space of T minus Ci. Null space of T minus Ci is nothing but the space. Null space of T minus Ci is nothing but the Wi. That is this Wi. Suppose this Wi is the space. Null space of T minus Ci is nothing but space associated with respect to characteristic value Ci. म्हणजे या Wi मध्ये सगळे कसे एलिमेंट्स असतील जे हे कंडिशन सॅटिस्फाय करतील. ओके, हा कंडिशन सॅटिस्फाय करेल म्हणजेच काय? T minus Ci of I into alpha is equal to 0. Of alpha is equal to 0. That is null space of T minus Ci. Okay, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, null space of T minus Ci म्हणजेच काय? तो space with respect to characteristic value Ci. Then the following statements are equivalent. T is diagonalizable if the characteristic polynomial of T is equal to f of x is in the form like this one, then dimension of Wi is equal to di. Whatever be the dimension of Ci, algebraic multiplicity of Ci. What? Here the multiplicity of C1 is what? D1. Then dimension of W1 is D1. Okay, multiplicity of C2 is what? D2. Then dimension of W2 is D2. Okay. And the third statement is dimension of V is equal to dimension of all these subspaces, sum of all these subspaces. Okay. So first, in the proof, we are going to prove first implies second, second implies third, and third implies one. Then all these three statements are equal. Okay. Now look at the proof. डाउट आहेत का स्टेटमेंट मध्ये काही समजलं नाही असं काही भाग?
No, sir.
Okay. Now write down all the given things first. Let capital T be a linear operator on finite dimensional vector space V over the field F. Okay. And let C1, C2 up to so on Ck be distinct characteristic values. Distinct characteristic value. Okay. Values of T and Wi be the null space of T minus Ci into I. That is, the Wi be the space associated with characteristic value C1 or Ci. Now, and let the dimension of V, okay, whole space V, vector space. Dimension of V is equal to N. Okay, now in order to prove that, the result, we have to prove that 1 implies 2, 2 implies 3, and 3 implies 1. Right? In order to prove the result, we prove first statement implies second. Okay, then second statement implies third one. and third statement implies first one. Okay, first we have proved first implies second. First, we have to prove that to prove first implies second. What is the first statement? T is diagonalizable. And we have to prove that the characteristic polynomial of T is this one, f of x. And the dimension of W is equal to di. Okay, so assume the first statement. Let capital T be a diagonalizable operator. Diagonalizable operator. Okay, then by definition, there exists an ordered basis. Diagonalizable म्हणजे काय? There exists an ordered basis beta such that matrix of T with respect to beta is diagonal. Okay, so there exists an ordered basis. This is beta for capital V such that the matrix A of capital T with respect to this beta is diagonal matrix. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is the definition of diagonalization. Okay, and all the diagonal elements of A are the characteristic values of T. Okay, and all the diagonal elements of capital A are what? Characteristic values. Okay, CR. They are the characteristic value of capital T. And each CR may be repeated. Okay, may be repeated or not. May be repeated certain number of times. Okay, any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
Okay, now let us assume that the matrix A, okay, of the transformation T with respect to beta. Let us assume that. Let us assume that Ci is repeated di times. Okay, possible value of di is greater than or equal to 1. Okay, so repeatedness in the case di is equal to 1. If repeated 2 times, then di is equal to 2. Okay, C1 repeated 2 times, then Ci is the repeated in d2 is equal to 2. Okay, so di times, then the matrix A will be or will have the following block form. Okay, look at it. Suppose this one is the matrix A. Okay, this is the matrix of P relative to the basis beta, and beta is the basis for P. Then first entry is C1 I1. Second diagonal element C2 I2. Okay, up to so on CK IK. Okay, where I1 is the identity matrix of order D1 cross D1. I2 is the identity matrix of order D2 cross D2. Okay, and all the non-diagonal elements are 0. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the whole matrix is of order n cross n. Okay, where Ij is Tj cross Tj identity matrix. Okay, any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
Now we know that how to find the characteristic polynomial of T. We know that characteristic polynomial f of x of capital T is given by, sorry, is given by determinant of xi minus I, na? Xi, okay, minus A, or here T, xi minus T, which is equal to, where equal to f of x, na? F of x, where determinant of xi minus T, or xi minus A, is equal to, what is the value of this one? First find the xi minus T. What is the matrix? Xi minus T. This is x I1, x I2, up to so on x ik. All other entries are 0. This is the identity matrix. Minus what is T? C1 I1, C2 I2, up to so on Ck Ik. And all other entries are 0. Any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
Which is equal to x minus C1 into I1, x minus C2 into I2, up to so on x minus Ck into Ik. Okay. All non-diagonal elements are 0. This is the order, matrix of order n cross n. Okay. Now, the determinant of this is the matrix xi minus t. Okay. Xi minus t, or a. Now, find the determinant of this one. Determinant of xi minus t is equal to product of all diagonal elements. Okay. Here the C1 repeated how many times? हा terms किती वेळा येईल? त्याची ऑर्डर I1 ची जितके ऑर्डर असेल तितके वेळा
D1.
रिपीट झालेला असेल. ओके, D1. So here x minus C1 bracket raised to D1, x minus C2 bracket raised to D2, up to so on x minus Ck bracket raised to Dk. What is the order of this one? This is the polynomial f of x. What is the degree of f of x here?
N.
N, that is d1 plus d2 plus up to so on dk is equal to what? N. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
So hence, this one f of x is equal to x minus c1 bracket raised to d1, x minus c2 bracket raised to d2. This is x minus ck bracket raised to dk. So this is characteristic polynomial for t is equal to x minus c1 bracket raised to d1, x minus c2 bracket raised to d2, up to so on x minus ck bracket raised to dk. Hence the second statement is true. Okay. This is the second statement. The characteristic polynomial for t is equal to this one will prove. Now we have to prove that this one dimension of wi is equal to di. Okay. Any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
Now next, to prove that dimension of this wi is equal to di. Okay. Neat लक्ष द्या काय सांगतो. What is dimension of W1? What is W1? W1 is the space, subspace of V associated with C1. W2 is the space of vector space, subspace of V associated with, corresponds to the characteristic value C2. Okay, now we have to prove that this dimension of W, it's D1. Dimension of W2 is D2. हे prove करायचं. नीट लक्ष द्या काय सांगतो. Now, look at it. This one is whole vector space. This one is suppose W1. This one is W2. Okay, and suppose this one is WK. W1 is the space associated with C1. Okay, that is characteristic value C1. And C1 repeated how many times? D1 times.
D1 times.
Okay. ह्याच्यात कोणते एलिमेंट्स असतील? What are the type of these elements? Suppose this alpha 1. Alpha 1 satisfies this condition. T of alpha 1 is equal to C1 alpha 1. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
समजा ह्याच्यात बीटा 1 हा असेल. T of beta 1 satisfies C1 beta 1. Okay. Whatever be the elements of W1, they satisfy this one property. Okay. And W1 is the subspace associated with C1, and the multiplicity, hey, algebraic multiplicity of C1 is this is T1. Okay, आता नीट लक्ष द्या काय सांगतो. If C is the characteristic vector of T, then there exists at least one non-zero vector such that T of alpha is equal to what? C alpha, where alpha is not equal to 0 belongs to alpha belongs to B, which is non-zero. Okay, just C हा माझा characteristic value असेल, so there exists at least one non-zero vector such that T of alpha is equal to C alpha. Okay, the property is if C is the characteristic value of T, then there exists at least one non-zero vector such that T of alpha is equal to C alpha. Okay, hence this Wi is non-zero subspace. Dimension of Wi always greater than or equal to 1. Okay, एखादा subspace तर non-zero असेल, not equal to 0. Okay, Wi is not equal to 0. Why? Because at least one alpha exists belongs to this W1. Okay, पुढे येईल. Wait. Okay, here लक्षात ठेवा. W1 is the characteristic space associated to C1, and algebraic multiplicity of C1 is D1. Okay, if each vector belongs to this W1 satisfies T of alpha is equal to C1 of alpha. Okay, we have to prove that the dimension of Wi is equal to Di. Let dimension of this space Wi, okay, is equal to Mi. Okay, if you prove this Mi is equal to Di, result holds. Okay, let काहीतरी असेल, dimension of Wi is equal to Mi. Okay, now let this whole space is V. What is the basis for V? This is beta. Okay, and beta I is the basis for this W1. Beta 2 is the basis for W2. Beta K is the basis for WK. Okay. Let this beta I is equal to beta intersection Wi. What is beta I? Beta I is equal to beta intersection Wi. म्हणजे हा whole तुमचा basis beta take intersection with W1, it is equal to beta 1. Okay. I don't know. आता हे लक्षात नाहीये मला अजून. मला बीटा 1 हा याचा बेसिस आहे की नाही माहिती नाही. ओके, बीटा 2 हा माहिती नाही मला बेसिस. Right. Okay, I don't know this beta 1 is basis or not. Let's assume that beta I is equal to beta intersection Wi. Beta is the basis for whole V. We take intersection with W1 is equal to beta 1. So the W2 असेल तर beta 2. Okay. Now this set is this beta is the basis for V. That is, this beta is linearly independent set. And subset of linearly independent set is
Linearly independent.
hence this beta 2, beta I is contained in beta.
Yes, sir.
Because हा तुमचा intersection आहे, हा मोठा set आहे. Then this set is also linearly independent set. Okay, now look at it. This beta I is equal to beta intersection Wi. For I, running from 1, 2, up to so on k. Give it as an equation number 1. Then we get this beta I is contained in beta, and this beta I is also contained in wi. Okay, because beta I is the subset of this one also and also this one. Okay, हा intersection है म्हणजे हा छोटा है, smaller than beta and wi. Hence beta I is contained in beta and beta I is contained in wi. Now beta I contained in beta, this implies beta I is linearly independent set. Okay, any doubts?
No, sir.
Now I don't know how many vectors are there. If suppose beta contains हा तुमचा whole basis मध्ये n vectors असतील. Okay, and assume that this beta I contain, this set contain ni vectors. Okay, in beta, which is vector space for V, sorry, basis for V, contain how many vectors? N vectors, because dimension of V is equal to n. And this beta I is subset of beta. Suppose the number of vectors is ni, then this ni is always less than or equal to what? N. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
आता नीट लक्ष द्या, पुढे तोच लावणार. Let ni, okay, for I is equal to 1, 2, up to so on k, denote the number of elements in beta I. Okay, then sorry, आपण इथे आपण काय घेतलं होतं, n नाही, m घेतलं होतं ना. Dimension of V is equal to mi. Sorry, dimension of vector equal to ni is what? I is equal to 1, 2, 3, up to so on k, and denotes the number of elements in pi. Then what we assumed here, dimension of w is equal to काय assume केलं होतं?
mi.
Dimension of wi is equal to काय प्रूव्ह केलं? mi. This mi is what? Mi number of vectors linearly independent and also spans w.
wi.
Okay, wi. But here this ni, what is the relation between ni and mi?
Less equal.
Less equal. Very good. This ni is less equal by mi. कळतंय का कसा आला हा? Look at it. This is w1. Okay, सिंगल घेतलाय. याची डायमेन्शन काय म्हटलंय आपण? mi. Okay, dimension of wi is mi. That means this basis for wi contain how many vectors?
mi vectors.
Mi vectors. Okay. Hence, these mi vectors are linearly independent and also spans wi. Okay. Okay. Now we have one more set. This is the, suppose gamma is the basis for wi. Okay, and we have this vi. This set contain how many vectors?
ni vectors.
Ni. Okay. Now this set is what? Linearly independent set. But I don't know this set is spans or not. Then what is the relation between this mi and this ni? Ni is always less than or equal to mi. Why? Because हा तुमचे सगळे कसे आहेत? लिनियरली. सपोज ए बी अप टू सो ऑन एन. ओके, समजा असे एन वेक्टर्स आहेत. ओके, एन आय वेक्टर्स आहेत. एखाद्या सेटमध्ये लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट सेट असेल, इट कॅन बी एक्सटेंड टू फॉर्म द बेसिस फॉर व्ही. ओके, suppose vector space here. Suppose this one is V. Okay, and suppose this is the set beta contain m vectors, which is linearly independent, and dimension of V is equal to n. This linearly independent set containing m vector we can extend to a form a basis for V. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
ओके, एखादा लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट सेट असतील तर त्याच्यामध्ये आपण वेक्टर्स ऍड करत 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 जाऊन असा आपण एक सेट तयार करू शकतो जो ह्या व्हीला स्पॅन ही करेन आणि लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट. दॅट इज बेसिस फॉर व्ही. ओके, व्हॉट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ बेसिस? Basis is nothing but largest independent set and smallest spanning set. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. एखाद्या वेक्टर स्पेसच्या बेसिस मध्ये जर n वेक्टर्स असतील तर n प्लस वन वेक्टर कधीही लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट असू शकत नाही. इज इट करेक्ट?
Yes, sir.
If the basis contain n vector, then any set with n plus one vectors, it is not in linearly independent set. Okay, that is the basis is nothing but the largest independent set, linearly independent set, and smallest spanning set. For example, R3 over R. This is the vector space. Okay. What is the dimension of this one is 3. Okay. What is 1, 0, 0? Substandard order 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. These are three linearly independent vectors. If we add one more vector to this one, any vector 1, 2, 3, मग हा सेट कसा होईल? लिनियरली
Linearly
इंडिपेंडेंट
dependent.
डिपेंडेंट होईल हा सेट. Okay, that's why the basis is the largest independent set. Now, once again, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, this is the what? Smallest spanning set. Smallest spanning. Okay, to span R3 over R, we must have at least 3 elements. If you delete this vector, whether this set spans R3?
No, sir.
No. This set spans R3?
Yes, sir.
याचा कोएफिशिएंट सोबत 0 घ्या, बाकीचे जे येतील ते येतील बाकीचे. ओके, सो बेसिस इज नथिंग बट लार्जेस्ट इंडिपेंडेंट सेट अँड स्मॉलेस्ट स्पॅनिंग सेट. ओके, wait a minute. Look at here. What is the relation between Ni and Mi? Ni is nothing but number of vectors in Vi. Okay, which is linearly independent. So in this set, we can add more and more vectors such that that will form the basis for this vector space W. Okay, but we already have Mi is the number of vectors in basis. ओके, म्हणजे हा काय तुमचा इंडिपेंडेंट लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट वेक्टर मध्ये मी अजून काही असे वेक्टर ऍड करू शकतोय जो जेणेकरून हा काय होईल, हा WI चा बेसिस होईल. ओके, but we already know the dimension of WI is Mi. Hence the relation between Ni and Mi is what? Ni is always less than or equal to Mi. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
ओके, आता समजते काय अडचण?
No, sir.
No, sir.
सांगू दे पुन्हा.
समजले, sir.
ओके, वेट. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is the relation between Ni and Mi. What is Ni? Number of vectors in Vi. What is Mi? Dimension of Wi. The Ni is all the Ni vectors are linearly independent, but these Mi vectors are all Mi vectors are linearly independent as well as this vector spans Wi. Hence, the relation between Ni and Ni is less equal by Mi. Okay, then Ni is less equal by Mi because this is the reason. This beta I is linearly independent subset. Linearly independent subset of Wi. Okay, and Wi is what? Is space spanned by the linearly independent set containing Mi vectors. Okay, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because dimension of Wi is equal to Mi. Okay, hence the relation between Ni is less equal by Mi. Now, this one is Wi. And Ci is the characteristic vector for T. Okay, and this Wi is the space corresponds to this C1. So, by the definition, there exists at least one non-zero vector such that T of alpha is equal to Ci of alpha. Okay, hence this Wi is not equal to singleton zero. Okay, hence, what is the relation between dimension of Wi and 1, which is less equal by. Okay, 1 is less equal by dimension of Wi. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and which is also less equal by Di. कसाला Di? त्या नोट्समध्ये बाय प्रिव्हियस थेरम दिले ते स्टेटमेंट खोडून टाका तिथे. ओके, जे नोट्स तुम्हाला सेंड केलं बाय प्रिव्हियस थेरम नाही आहे. 1 is less equal by dimension of Wi, which is less equal by Di. What is Di? Multiplicity of Ci. Okay, how many times Ci repeated? That is Di. Number of times where Ci is repeated. Okay, suppose C1. Instead of C1, write here D1, here the W1. What is W1? Space associated with C1. Suppose this C1 repeated 2 times, 1 and 2. Okay, and here dimension of W1 is less equal by D1. Why? Because this W1, okay, suppose this is W1. If alpha is the vector corresponding to characteristic vector with C1, then K of alpha is again characteristic vector. Okay, हा theorem पाहिला आहे.
Yes, sir.
If alpha is the vector corresponding to C1, what we have? T of alpha is equal to C1 and alpha, C1 into alpha. And also we prove that if alpha is the vector, then K alpha is again a vector, characteristic vector corresponding to C1. Okay, then T of K alpha is again K C1 into K alpha. Okay, जर अल्फा ह्याच्यात आहे तर के अल्फा पण ह्याच्यातच असणार. वॉट एव्हर बी द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ के, निगेटिव्ह, 0 or positive. Okay, if alpha and beta are the two vectors of W1, then A alpha plus B beta, again the characteristic vector corresponding to C1. Is it correct? T of A
Yes,
alpha
sir.
plus B beta is equal to C1 into A alpha plus B beta. ओके, म्हणजेच जे काही वेक्टर्स असतील ते अल्फा आणि बीटाच्या फॉर्म मध्ये असतील. इफ अल्फा इज characteristic vector, then again K alpha is characteristic vector. If alpha and beta is characteristic vector, okay, then it again the characteristic vector. Their linear combination is again characteristic vector. Okay, hence the dimension of W1 not greater than this one, D1. Because this W1 is associated to only one characteristic value C1. And C1 repeated how many times? 2 times. Okay, 1 and 2. Suppose C1 is repeated 2 times and there is this dimension of W1. What is W1? W1 is this space associated with C1. म्हणजे याच फॉर्म मध्ये असतील ते सगळे जे काही वेक्टर्स असतील. ओके, म्हणजे हे जे काही वेक्टर्स असतील तुमचे अल्फा के अल्फा के इंटू हा हे असतील. इफ अल्फा जर अल्फा असेल तर हा वेक्टर, म्हणजे हे दोन्ही वेक्टर कसे आहेत? डिपेंडेंट वेक्टर्स आहेत. ओके, हे दोन्ही लिनियर इंडिपेंडेंट नाही आहेत. अल्फा अँड के अल्फा, दिस अल्फा अँड के अल्फा आर डिपेंडेंट ऑन ईच अदर. Okay, if alpha and beta are the two vectors, then their linear combination is again characteristic vector. Hence, this vector is linearly dependent on this one. Okay, that's why the dimension of W1 not exceed than this D1. Okay, कळते का काय सांगतोय? डायमेन्शन काढतोय म्हणजे काय म्हणतोय? लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट वेक्टर काढतोय. ओके, लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट वेक्टर काढतोय त्यातला. पण यातला लिनियरली इंडिपेंडेंट वेक्टर काय आहे? हा अल्फा एकच आहे. जर अल्फा आणि बीटा असेल तर लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशन पण येते. जर हा अल्फा आणि हा बीटा जर दोन कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक वेक्टर असतील तर हे दोन्ही एकमेकांवर डिपेंडेंट असतील हे सुद्धा. Because this alpha is characteristic vector corresponding to C1, this beta is again characteristic vector corresponding to C1. एकाच एक पुढे हे आहे स्टेटमेंट, रिमार्क आहे किंवा एक रिझल्ट म्हणा. इफ सपोज T of alpha is equal to C1 alpha, T of beta is equal to C1 beta, this alpha and beta are what? Linearly dependent. The characteristic vector corresponding to the one or more characteristic vector corresponding to the same characteristic value, they are dependent, they are not linearly independent. Okay, जर दोन वेक्टर्स असतील corresponding to C1 and C2, then that two linear vectors are linearly dependent on each other. ओके, ह्याच्यामध्ये अल्फा आणि बीटा मध्ये काहीतरी रिलेशन असेल, जो अल्फा या बीटा या फॉर्म मध्ये असेल किंवा बीटा या अल्फाच्या फॉर्म मध्ये. ओके, so this dimension of W, that is the number of linearly independent vectors in W1. The basis of W1 contains less than or equal to D1. Okay, any doubt? नाही समजलं तर पुन्हा पुन्हा वाचा आहे, ते मोठे थेरम आहेत, नाही समजणार लवकर. ओके, which this W1 is less equal by dimension of Wi, here Di. Okay, that is 1 is less equal by Mi less equal by Di. Dimension of Wi is Mi. Okay, that is Mi is less equal by Di. Okay, okay, this is equation number 2. This one equation number 3. Okay, from 2 and 3 we get Ni is less equal by Mi, which is less equal by Ti. Okay, any doubt? I is equal to 1
No, sir.
to so on. Okay, okay, जर ते हा स्टेटमेंट नाही समजलं की मी पुन्हा सांगेन उद्या. ओके, आधी हे थेरम प्रूव्ह करूया. ओके, हे स्टेटमेंट ठेवून घ्या आणि कसा हा Di is less than Di ते पुन्हा सांगेन. Here Ni is less equal by Mi less equal by Di, taking summation from 1 to k. Okay, I running from what? 1 to k na. So take this summation, taking summation from I running from 1 to up to so on k. So this one summation I running from 1 to k Ni less equal by summation I running from 1 to k, this MR, which is less equal by summation I running from 1 to k, this is one is DR. Give it an equation number 4. Now this Ni sums to n. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is summation of I running from 1 to k. Ni is equal to n. What is n? Dimension of whole vector space V. Okay, what is Ni? Number of linear. हा पाहिला होता आपण असा. V. Dimension of V is equal to what? N. Okay, what is Ni? Ni is, suppose this is W1. This one is B1. Number of vectors in B1. N2, number of vectors in linearly independent. Okay, suppose this one is W2 and this is beta 2. Okay, this is beta 1. Number of linearly independent vectors in B2. Okay, and addition of all these vectors, number of linearly independent, that is the largest independent set, contain how many vectors? N vectors. Okay, that's why the summation I running from 1 to k Ni is equal to n. प्रत्येक आहे
Yes, sir.
because Vr is contained in V and this V contains, sorry, beta contains only n characteristic vectors. Okay, actually number of bases हवा पण characteristic vector ही चालेल. Okay, why? Because each, what is the dimension of, what is the definition of linear operator? Each basis vector is characteristic vector, na? Here T is given that T is diagonalizable operator and number beta contain n vectors and each vector is characteristic vectors because T is diagonalizable by the definition. Okay, and also Di's sums to n, that is summation I running from 1 to k dr, which is equal to what? N.
Yeah.
One such a multiplicity, algebraic multiplicity of this one. Okay, if the dimension of V is equal to n, then what is the order of this one? Determinant n cross n, na? So what is the order of degree of f of x? N.
Yeah.
And d1 plus d2 plus up to so on dk is equal to what? N. That is summation of I running from 1 to k is what? N. Okay, because the degree of characteristic polynomial of T, characteristic polynomial of T, sum of is sum of the multiplicities of characteristic values CR and degree of f of x is equal to n. Okay, so give this equation number 4. This is equation number 4. Now, hence the equation number 4 becomes equation 4 becomes summation Ni is equal to n, which is less than or equal to summation I running from 1 to k. This Mi is as it is. Now this one summation actually look at n. Value of this one is again n. Okay, hence this is less than or equal to n. What it implies? This implies summation I running from 1 to k Mi is equal to
Yeah.
n, which is equal to what again? Summation, write down reverse one to k dr. Okay, so this implies summation I running from 1 to k di minus mi is equal to 0. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
but mi, what is the relation between mi and di? Mi is less than or equal to di. Okay. Equation number third. Mi is less than or equal to di. This implies di minus mi is what? Greater than 0 for I running from 1 to up to so on k. पण नीट लक्ष द्या काय सांगतो. The value of di minus mi is non-negative. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
म्हणजे एक तर 0 किंवा पॉझिटिव्ह व्हॅल्यू आहे ह्याची. बट इट सम्स टू 0. एखाद्या पॉझिटिव्ह टर्मची ऍडिशन 0 येईल का?
No, sir.
नो सर. एखाद्या पॉझिटिव्ह टर्मची ऍडिशन ऑफ ऑल द पॉझिटिव्ह टर्म्स, सम इज म्हणजे ऍडिशन ऑफ ऑल द पॉझिटिव्ह टर्म्स इज निगेटिव्ह, नॉट पॉसिबल. Okay, hence this implies di okay this implies di minus mi is greater equal by 0. Okay, but summation I running from 1 to k, this is di minus mi is equal to 0. Okay, this implies di minus mi must be equal to what?
0.
0. For I running from 1 to up to so on k. That implies di is equal to mi. This implies what is mi? Dimension of wi. Okay, this is one implies two. Okay, in the next lecture we will prove second implies third and third implies one. Okay, this will be proved in the next lecture. For today it is sufficient. Any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
ओके, हा स्टेटमेंट पुन्हा एकदा वाचा, समजून घेण्याचा प्रयत्न करा. नसेल समजलं तर पुन्हा सांगेन मी. W1 is the space associated with C1. Okay, but multiplicity of C1 is 2. Okay, this is the algebraic multiplicity म्हणतो. समजा C1 repeated time 2 times. Okay, then dimension of W1 is less equal by D1. This is the algebraic multiplicity of this characteristic value C1. And what is the geometric multiplicity? Geometric multiplicity is nothing but number of linearly independent characteristic vectors corresponding to C1. नीट लक्षात ठेवा सांगा काय सांगतो. Here C1 repeated how many times? D1 times. That is algebraic multiplicity of C1 is equal to D1. But what is geometric multiplicity? Geometric multiplicity is nothing but number of linearly independent characteristic vector corresponding to C1. Okay, but we have geometric multiplicity always less than or equal to algebraic multiplicity. Okay, so पुढे येईल तुम्हाला geometric multiplicity काय, algebraic multiplicity. That's why the dimension of W1 less than or equal to di. Okay, हा तुमचा algebraic multiplicity. Okay, dimension of Wi म्हणजे काय? Number of largest number of linearly independent vectors belongs to this Wi. त्याच्यात असा कोणता सेट येईल लार्जेस्ट इंडिपेंडेंट वेक्टर, त्याच्यामध्ये ऍटलीस्ट DI वेक्टर्स असतील किंवा DI पेक्षा कमीच वेक्टर्स असतील. ओके, geometric multiplicity सर्च करा. Why geometric multiplicity is always less equal by algebraic multiplicity. Okay, any doubt up to here?
No, sir.
Okay, 31 students. Wow. मॅडमने काय रागवलं का?